What is up, guys? Steve here with Scotching Things. Just kind of wanted to chat EDC with you guys today. First, what do I got on me for knives? Scarab 2. This is such a cool knife. Maybe I'll get shipping notification someday on my Medford. And SMF, old school recurve. Heading to the post office to mail out another SMF flag S110V Tanto, the True North Knives exclusive that didn't have any jimping on top. Didn't think I'd ever get rid of that one because it is kind of rare. But I've got something coming from Dave today, so they're kind of really kind of the same, kind of different, but will serve the same purpose on the job site. So I thought, all right, I'll sell that. If you haven't noticed, I sold, we'll get to the topic here pretty soon. I'll ramble a little bit. I sold both the concealed carry SMF and SNG and some other knives, and I'm selling some other knives, the Combat Trudon, Les George, the DSK went to Dave. What else? I'm gonna sell a Hinderer, the XM18 Frag Monkey Edge Edition 3V. Well, that is an awesome knife, but I just haven't carried it forever. And what got me to do this, this is kind of going off topic. In one of the watch groups I'm in, guys start posting knives with their watch, and it's in the Omega group, and it was started by a guy from the Strider group, which said knives are cool, but it always gets the guys from overseas, or they just lose their freaking minds, and they were getting quite nasty. So I got all my knives together, put them out, did a group shot with my watch in the middle, and then I said to myself, wow, this is excessive. The collection has gotten way out of control. So sold off those couple Striders. Like I said, sold this Strider, really sold this Strider and replacing it with just a different Strider. You'll see that. Maybe I'll post that up tomorrow. Cop. What else? Like I said, Les George, the ESV is for sale. Hinderer. I'm kind of going through and taking chunks out at a little bit at a time. I've contemplated selling that double gunner grip custom SMF, even though I like it. I've just got a lot. I've got a lot of SMFs. So I'm trying to whittle it down just to a more usable, so stuff gets carried more often. Selling the Chris Reeve and Cosi, the carbon fiber knife art exclusive. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of take little bites out here and there, and I haven't bought anything really for a while, so that's kind of nice too. So I'm just whittling it down, and I'm sure it'll grow out of control again someday, but I want to get it down to a manageable collection that makes kind of sense instead of just this hoarder's delight that's going on right now. So but to the topic, what else? That's about it. EDC, want to talk EDC real quick. On long drives while I'm working, I'll listen to a podcast or music or something, and I can't tell you the name of it to save my life, but there's so many knife channels and groups. This popped up on my feed. I was kind of quickly scrolling through looking for something to listen to while I was driving, and I can't tell you the name. It was two dudes, maybe I thought there were three guys, maybe, I don't know, but they were talking EDC, and it was more of the side of EDC that I'm not really into. A lot of pouches and stuff they put in pouches, and little leather things that you can put a flashlight and a watch and a pry bar in, or something like that. That kind of EDC. Like, I'm not really in, like, my EDC doesn't really get in, even though I love bags and stuff like that. I don't get into the pouches for carrying stuff. That's just not my thing. but it was these guys' thing, and it might be your guys' thing. So I was just wondering, like, what does your typical EDC look like? Golly, parking sucks here. I'll go through mine real quick, and I've said this before, I don't like a lot of stuff in my pockets, but I end up having a lot of stuff in my pockets, and stuff, but it needs to be stuff that like makes sense. Like an EDC pry bar. A buddy got one for me a couple years ago, and I carried it on the job site, and it was useful, but it was kind of small. It didn't really give me the leverage I needed, where, like, you know, an SMF gives me the leverage I need for the kind of prying, don't pry with your knives, kind of stuff. But so, like, my typical, and I've done shorts on this and stuff on my work EDC, usually it's 2 knives, flashlight, pen, marker, you know, job related stuff, gloves, always sunglasses, and now glasses. You know, wallet and phone I take out, and I leave those in the job trailer. I've really kind of gotten trying to distance myself from my phone. Sometimes you find yourself on it so much, like, so I just leave it in the job trailer, and then, like, at home I won't, you know, I'll look at it and I'll leave it somewhere, and kind of try and walk away from it, you know, try to be more present with kids around and stuff like that. When they're gone, I'm scrolling and doing all sorts of stuff, but just trying to, I don't know, these things are just, it's almost annoying sometimes. Always a watch. I've shown you my watches. I wear an Apple Watch on the job site. That also I hate. It's always dinging and buzzing and doing stuff like that. I'll use that when I work out or on the job, and then take that off and put a different watch on the minute I get home. But then, like, when I'm not working, I, you know, lounging around the house, whatever, I usually got 2 or 3 knives on me because it's just for fun, and that's it. Like, if I'm not going anywhere, it's just knives in my pocket. But if I'm going somewhere, and a flashlight, like, wallet's always there, sunglasses. But, like, for typical EDC, like a day like today, 2 knives and, like, a flashlight I won't usually carry. I've got 2, this one and my Akluma. I bought this one because I thought I lost my Akluma, and then I found the Akluma. The Akluma I've been leaving just kind of by my nightstand. It's handy just to have a flashlight by your nightstand. I'll carry it if we go camping. That's the light I'll take. This is I've been using this Micro Click, whatever it's called, the CWF. I've been using this at work since I got it last year. It's copper, it works great. Even in the daylight, I use it all the time in the bins, you know, or I'll be in a farmer's building looking through, you know, and it's always dark in there, and I'll turn this on looking at material, getting, you know, because our material is color coded when it comes to sidewall sheets and stuff like that. So I'm looking for colors, I'm looking for what's in the boxes. It comes in handy, and I use this way more during the daylight, except, like, you know, you know, we are working late, you know, it'll get past dark, and you know, on the job site, and it'll, you know, nighttime sneaks up, we're trying to get something done. This comes in handy, you know, picking tools up and just walking even from the trailer to the vehicle, so no one's tripping on anything. And a pen. I use this every day, and this is a Grimsmo Saga. I use this one every day on the job site, and then this one also, I keep one in my bag because I've got a weird thing about having a pen in my bag, in case I would forget this one. But I've got a bowl, like, when I come home from work, I just dump my pockets into this little bowl right by the door, and this pen goes in there. So, like, today I'm heading to the post office to mail this out, and grab the pen because I know I'm going to need it to address the thing. If we're going somewhere where I might need to sign something, I don't like using, you know, if I'm going to the bank or going anywhere, I grab a pen. I don't like using other people's pens. So yeah, so basically, like, my everyday EDC is just like glasses, watch, couple knives, and a pen. And then if I know it's going to get dark, I'll throw a flashlight in my pocket. That's really about it. My wallet and a key to the truck. That's really kind of it for me. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. Are you guys into those pocket organizers? A while ago I thought I might get a pocket organizer, for a little leather one for the pen and flashlight, so they weren't banging around scratching each other up in the pocket. But I don't even care anymore. These just, and this sits in the same pocket as my pen, and I mean, this black DLC doesn't show much. Even when it was the raw titanium, it didn't show anything. So the pocket organizer seems like a good idea, but then it's just another step. When I need to take the pen out and write with it, I got to take this whole thing out and then pull the pen out, and then I've got two things in my hand. So I don't know. You guys let me know. What what do you guys carry? Do you use those little pouches? I can see how they come in handy. Like I said, I'm a bag junkie, backpacks, stuff like that, and I've got a bag that I use, that I take to and from work every day, that's got stuff in it. Maybe I'll show it to you guys. But I don't really consider that, well, I guess it would be EDC, since I take it to work with me every day. But that's just got notebooks and computer and shit like that in it. I'll do a tour of that. When I got the bag 3 years ago, I was going to show you guys. So maybe I'll do one of those. But I just want to kind of wondering what you guys use for EDC. What's in your pockets? What's a must, and what's a must, and kind of like a flashlight isn't a must every day unless I'm on the job. But like, depending on what I'm doing that day at home, I'll grab a flashlight if I need it. Most of the time I don't, unless I know we're going to be going somewhere and then it would get dark. Then I'll throw a flashlight in my pocket just to have, in case something were to happen, flat tire or whatever. But yeah, just kind of rambling, just kind of wondering what you guys consider. What's your EDC? What's your must-have EDCs? At minimum, I'll walk out with a wallet and a knife, and that's about it. But most of the time, it's a knife in each pocket, wallet, key. Depending what I'm planning on doing, a pen, maybe a flashlight. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.